Hey, I wanted to do a recap to the recap for February 1st, Thursday. Um, After looking at the replay on a specific trade right here, my last three recaps, I was impressed with my add-ins, right? And I was like, wow, look where I added in. It looked like a random spot, right? But after looking at today's add-ins and then thinking about the last week add-ins, and they were in just perfect spots. Like I would add in like right at the bottom of the level there, and you're gonna see 31. It looks like a random spot that I added in, right? And then you're gonna see how to add it. 19 and 19 you can see vaguely in here. This is VWAP, so that is one of my real add-in spots, right? But then you're gonna see another one here. Again, 14, and I'm talking about 14, but there's nothing on the chart here, right? You see the 31, 19, 14. So 31 and 4, you could see 19, but 14, well, I don't mention enough, but I know I mentioned it before. I am in a trade room called Harmony Trade System with the trader George, who owns a company. Now look at George's chart. As I'm trading, I'm listening to his commentary. He is very technical savvy, which I do not know anything. A lot of his insight into the market, I have no idea about, but he does. So you can see 31. A lot of times it hits these levels and reverses. That's why I added in there. You can see something here at 16. Now, the other thing about his levels, they fluctuate. So as this enters in here, it goes to 13. That's where I added in, 13, 14 area. So I'm going to let this roll. He commentaries through this. And you can see at 31, it did react. Price could have easily very bounced up there, but it didn't. It didn't hold. This is called a harmony zone. In an up market, these generally act as support, and the ball sometimes hits the top and goes up, hits the middle and goes up, hits the bottom and goes up. And I know that. You can see the market was more up today, and what happened? It got here. It was resistance. Price reacted at this area because it's a harmony zone, but eventually it gets through because this is it was an up market today. It's almost like Ludwig levels where it acts as a support level. So now watch this level move as price fluctuates through it, and it goes to the bottom of the zone in a second here. And I'm watching this. Bottom of the zone hits. Boom. I'm in. That's why I added at 14. Knowing that we a lot of times get the reversals here. You can see the zone. It's holding and then it breaks. But again, market was more up than down. So these generally act as support, which it did here. And it came back my way. Now, another thing, watch this 30, it's at 35.80. As price approaches it, there's a small adjustment. It's going up a little bit. And where does it end up? Okay, 36.50. Let's go to my exits now. I'm in here. I'm in 5 contracts. One up here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now it's coming my way. I don't know where I'm at for break even, but maybe I'm at 30. I don't know. 33. Maybe less? No, probably even less. Key signal. I'm like, all right, looking. Okay, so risk off the table. Now, is this coincidence? Look where I took risk off the table. 36.50. Now, during the recap, I'm not looking, these recaps are long enough. And look where that is. So no coincidence that I added in at 31 and 14. Took my profits 36 because, again, a lot of times it hits these levels and it will come back down. And, if I'm in profit here, I'm done. And it was a pretty big profit at this level. I was up, $70 on 14 accounts. Do the math. It was a lot of money. So it was a great area to exit, and price did fluctuate once it got back here. And I got up to 40 somehow, and then 35 I cut out. But you're going to see how price reacts at the level. See that? It is reacting. So take your profits because it very easily could have bounced and came back down. And now I'm dealing with this trade again. That's part one. The next thing that happens, I took a break at this point. I think I took a phone call and the market went up. It was about 15 minutes from here. Let's go right around here. You're going to hear his commentary now. And we'll go back to my chart and we'll go to the same area. Now I'm going through. This is my recap. Okay. So here we are. Shorts with this highs of the day, I like to, it's called fade the area. I like to short at the high of the day, especially if I don't think it's, a trending straight up, it's trending straight down. And it was ranging at this point. It was hitting level, coming down, especially when it got to the highs, it was getting flushed. And you could see it, I didn't immediately jump in. I let it push the high up. I let it push the high up a little bit more now. And then it just kind of stalled. I was being real conservative, taking 3 points here, 4 points here, but I was short. And now listen to George's commentary about the reason. I agreed that we were coming down and based on price action, and he pretty much confirmed what I was thinking. And it gave me more confidence to go short. So I think he gives a little quick commentary here.
I mean, I can recognize this candle right here. We should be getting a burst of. Yeah, I mean, if they close this candle right here, we should be getting a burst of energy lower.
Right. So, bingo. You heard it right from his mouth, right? And I was in agreement with that. And I didn't take full advantage of it, right around those areas where I was going. It took a little bit of time.
Getting out of these trades.
Yeah, so we were waiting for 54 to break. So I'm at 61, and I thought it was going down. And then it did pull back. So it did pull back pretty far, back up to 68. I was out at 54. And now you can see 54 breaks, and look what happens. He was 100% right. I agree. So now I'm not going short into Ludwig level. And you can see I'm not trading this. But now it breaks this area. It can't go back up. I'm entering shorts up here with the think this is going down. Now, in this area, for 5 minutes straight, I was dinking and dunking. It would not break. And then it finally did break. I was already kind of done at that point with the shorts because I was, after 5 minutes, and I was like, all right, enough with that. And then it just, I did take another one. Once it broke. I could have took more, but again, shorting into VWAP on an up day, no. But it just blasts through these levels. So he was right. You can see it blasting through. And again, in the past, I would go long here. But, and now I start to go long here. Anyway, the rest. So that's a big part of my success as well. Listening to his insight and his feedback of the technical part of the market, which I don't know. I'm a DJ. I'm not a professional trader.
Having a reaction.
All right. He's explaining why this price is going down. I'm in the room now going, if I got 43 Ludwig level, I say if 43 breaks, we're tanking. So I comment a lot in the room. And, sometimes I'm against the Harmony system, and somebody questioned, why are you here if you're not taking these trades, right? I said, well, I have my own trading system, and I use the Harmony system for Confluence, and George's input in the market is invaluable to me. And there was it.
See that?
That's the
Bam. Here you go.
He didn't take it. We knew, and it stalled here. It stalled at 43. Once 43 got down, and I did take the short from 39, I think, when it breaks here. He took a break at this point. Once this goes down, I think this was my last short of the day. It took a while, man. It was just, this is why it was so hard to trade today, because it was just taking its time to make these moves. Except when it does break, it went about 100 points from here to 270, 100-point drop. Well, after the 100-point drop is where I started to go long again. Look at that. That's it. You can see it's at 370. If you look at my chart, and I'm here, look where we are. Look where I'm going long. 285, 100 points away. I finally jump in, and this is as far as the market got. And then it went straight back up. Played this level, and that's it. I got up, done for the day. But, those add-ins that I'm so spot on, and I'm giving myself credit for, it's a lot because of this chart right here, Harmony Trading Systems. You can see it right here. You can find, just put Harmony Trade Systems, George Pop. He goes live for free on YouTube, but I am a paid customer in his room. I input myself, my comments into the room. Even though it could be against the group, I still put my 2 cents in, and I think he's okay with that. But I had to give props because his insight is worth so much, and it's made me better. I've joined him in November. At that point, I was on 20 days without a losing day, and now I'm at 68 days without a losing day, thanks to, my trading using this tool to help me identify levels to take profits to add in. And you can see how it worked today with the add in here and the take profit, and his charts, they're live. These levels are moving around, and it really helps me identify spots to add in and take profits. Like if I was short here, I'm taking profits right at this level. And I use that. Same thing. If I go short here, this level breaks, I'm taking my profit at this level. So really helpful tool. You should check it out. Like I said, he's on YouTube for free. Just give him some likes and he'll be happy. But I'm in the room, like I said, paid customer, and I'll probably be in there forever. We keep winning together. All right. Thanks. Just had to give a shout out and, fill everybody in on what else I was doing there and why my entries, my add-on entries are so good. It was with the help of this company right here. So thank you, George.